If you're looking for a Fiat with a high level of equipment, reliability, and this unmistakable style, there's only one choice. The Fiat Uno, the most wanted small car in Europe, now comes with 0% finance and a free 3-year warranty.
And did you get the tickets?
Of course. See you in Vienna at 7.
For those who appreciate Haydn recorded by the London Philharmonic, but would prefer to hear them perform it in Vienna, live. The Fiat Chroma, for those who appreciate the difference.
Lighter, fresher taste of new PG lemon tea that makes you glad you made it. So there we made it.
Fiat Uno, the most wanted small car in Europe.
Charles is in the living room looking for my chocolate orange, but it's quite safe.
Terry's famous chocolate orange. Smooth milk or plain chocolate with real oil of orange. How safe is yours?
TWA, TWA, TWA to the USA. And when you get there, it's alright. Just 25 pounds for any flight. And a car, rah, rah, and a car, rah, rah. A Hertz car free, hey, hey, whoopee. A hotel as well, a hotel as well. At these hotels, free nights when you stay. So pack your bags and on your way. TWA is leading the way to the USA. Yeah!
BGT, it's easy as 1, 2, T. BG's newest tea bag is the easiest tea of all. With the mug-sized bag, you'll know why. 1, 2, T is yours. Now BG tags make it easy. Easy, easy. It's the perfect tea. Perfect, perfect. The tea inside is all PG. Now the BG to buy has a TAG. BGT, easy as 1, 2, T. TAG, 1, 2, T. That's how easy tea can be. That's how easy tea can be.
Get in the hang of it. Mind the banister's son.
Oh, I can't hold it, Dad.
Don't worry, son. I shifted more pianos than you've had hot dinners.
Cream, cream, Mr. Shifter, like refreshment.
Thank you most kindly, madam.
There's no other tea to beat PG. It's the taste.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, son. I'll play it.
New. 2 new mustards by Coleman's, ready mixed for instant use in handy 1 and 3 jars. Tangy mixed and gentle mild with its exciting new flavour. Ask for Coleman's mixed and mild mustard.
Coleman's starch for all your cottons and linens. Look for it in the familiar packet. Coleman's rice starch.
Everyone knows that barley water's good for you. But my goodness, isn't it refreshing?
Robinson's Lemon Barley Water.
Robinson's Lemon Barley. Rodden and Elson is never... Robinson's Lemon Barley with added glucose for health, energy and refreshment the whole day through. It's the drink for everybody. This is your drink. Robinson's Lemon Barley Water with added glucose.
Here's real lemon juice. Here's real lemon juice in a jiff. The all juice, no waste, plastic lemon. Jiff's the job for fish and lots of other dishes. Drinks, too. Get real lemon juice in a jiff.
What can I buy for a penny? Robinade! What can I buy for a penny? Robinade! Penny a packet, Robinade, Robinade, 5 lovely flavors, Robinade, Robinade, never so easily made, never so quickly made. Penny a packet, Robinade, Robinade, 5 lovely flavors, Robinade, Robinade, and there's a shilling tin makes 14 glasses, Robinade.
You'll like the smooth, satisfying refreshment of Robinson's Lemon Barley Water. The glucose in it gives health and energy the whole day through. You try it. Robinson's Lemon Barley Water.
At weaning time, you'll want to know all about special foods for baby. Give your baby Rob Soup and Rob Sweet. You make them from a concentrated powder, just as much as you need for each meal, and what's left in the tin stays fresh. Try all these delicious varieties: chicken, bone and vegetable, banana and chocolate. For your baby, get Rob Soup and Rob Sweet. One tin lasts for ages.
Everyone knows Robinson's barley water is refreshing, but have you ever tried it for breakfast? Our family has. My husband says it freshens him up and gives him a real appetite. And young Tom loves it. He just can't have enough. So does Jill, and it seems so good for her. Yes, we all have barley water for breakfast. It's just the kind of drink to start the day with. You try it too. Robinson's Lemon Barley Water for breakfast.
Smash! The most orangey of orange drinks. It's smashing. Robinson's Orange Smash.
Look what I've bought for the children.
Robinade! Only a shilling. Robinade, Robinade. 5 lovely flavours. Robinade, Robinade.
Ever so easily mixed.
Ever so quickly made. Only a shilling. Robinade, Robinade.
A shilling tin makes 14 glasses.
You can get penny packets too. Robinade, Robinade.
A new idea this winter. Robinson's lemon barley with hot water.
Have you tried it? Our family love it, especially my husband. He says it really does him good, gives him energy. Young Jean thrives on it. And as for Peter, he'd drink the whole bottle, if I let him.
There's nothing quite so enjoyable as hot Robinson's lemon barley. And look at the energy it gives you. For enjoyment and energy, try Robinson's lemon barley water this winter.
Robinson's Lemon Barley. For health and energy. And so refreshing.
Robinson's lemon barley with added glucose for refreshment and energy. Everyone knows Robinson's barley water for energy.
But my goodness, isn't it refreshing?
Robinson's lemon barley water.
Lemon, raspberry, orange, lime, pineapple, cherry. 6 lovely flavors. Robinade, Robinade. 6 lovely flavors. Robinade, Robinade. 7 so easily mixed. 7 so quickly made. 6 lovely flavors. Robinade, Robinade. Less than a penny a glass. 15 glasses from each tin. Robinade, Robinade.
Robinson's Lemon Barley with added glucose for health, energy and refreshment the whole day through. It's the drink for everybody. This is your drink. Robinson's Lemon Barley Water with added glucose.
Rest.
Skulle det jo, tror vi da menneskenes nivå. There's no easy everybody. This is your drink. Robinson's Lemon Barley Water with added glucose. Robinson's Lemon Barley with added glucose for health, energy and refreshment the whole day through. It's the drink for everybody. This is your drink. Robinson's Lemon Barley Water with added glucose.
Robinson's Lemon Barley Water. That's a household word with the Pagets.
It certainly is. We love barley water. We're never without it.
Come on, Mum.
Pardon me.
Whether you're hot, puffed, or just plain thirsty, there's nothing so refreshing as Robinson's Lemon Barley Water. It tastes wonderful, and it gives you energy, plenty of it. For refreshment and energy, enjoy Robinson's Lemon Barley Water.
Life isn't... Does it feel... Life as a newlywed was difficult for me. My Yorkshire puddings fell flat. My bangers burst. And Annie was bent on leaving me.
I was, I really was.
But then I discovered Coleman's quick, convenient sauce mixes. And Ernie's happy again with onion sauce, parsley, cheese, beef seasoning, spaghetti and curry. He's crazy about Coleman's sauce mixes. And so are all his relatives who now live with us. So I'm going back to burst bangers and Yorkshire pud. And I wish I'd never heard of Coleman's sauce mixes.
The bloke in the red shirt was offside, okay? I mean, really offside. He had no idea. So I said, okay, you're offside. He said it was okay. I said, look, I'm the ref. I say you weren't okay. Imagine, he said it was okay. I said, look, it might be okay by you, mate, but it's not okay by me.
Coleman's invite you to eat your words.
Anyway, that's the last time I referee the Cub Scouts football match, okay?
Think about the sunshine, think about the summertime. Think about the sunshine, think about the summertime, think about the children doing as they please. Gales, 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 pass the honey, please. Think about the flowers, think about the bees. Gales, 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 pass the honey, please.
Gale's honey, as pure and natural as the flowers.
Hello, I'm Robinson. Hello, I'm Robinson. You know, some people seem to think my barley water has a rather adult taste. Well, not this one. It's my new orange barley, and we made it specially for the children. There's all the goodness of Robinson's barley and extra vitamin C, but we've specially given it that real sweet orange flavor children like best. So remember, whenever they're thirsty, I'm Robinson. Robinson's new, sweeter orange barley.
Okay,
course, everything was okay between them in the end. Marge and Janet are okay now, as though nothing had happened. Though Marge was really upset. Well, now it's okay. You know what I mean. Everything's okay now. But it would cause a scandal if it ever got out. I don't know why Marge didn't feel okay in telling me about it.
Coleman's invite you to eat your words.
It's okay. I can keep a secret.
Put mustard on it and warm the heart of a Scotch egg. Put mustard on it and perk up a pork pie. Put mustard on it and wake up a hamburger. Put mustard on it and put spring into a sandwich. Put mustard on it and bring a steak and kidney pie to life.
Advantage to you if you drink Robinson's lemon barley water, smooth and refreshing, with glucose for energy. That's why they've drunk Robinson's barley water at Wimbledon for 20 years.
Hi, buddy. I'm from out of town. Nice. I done heard all about your famous Jacob's cocktails. Sure would like to try a Jacob's Waldorf. Coming up, a large one.
Take one Jacob's cream cracker, add cottage cheese, chopped walnuts, and garnish with a few grapes for the best Jacob's Waldorf this side of the Atlantic.
Hey, that's not bad.
Might I suggest a Jacob's alligator, sir?
If you can make it snappy.
Jacob's. It's a cracker of a mixer.
It's Farley's Golden Discs of Goodness.
Well, she's the woman that's got that beat. She's the baby with the flying feet.
You'd think you were in a village in Surrey, wouldn't you? But this bowling green is in the heart of Sydney. Australia has adopted many British traditions over the years, and in sport, certainly, they often beat us at our own game. Now we in the UK have adopted an Australian idea. The margarine we call Krona started here and became an overnight success. People couldn't believe it was margarine. Its taste was that good. Millions of British housewives have made the same discovery, and apparently, in a short space of time, it has become one of the most popular margarines in the UK.
Krona.
If you want to save for a new car, a NatWest deposit account will help you get going. If you want to save for a holiday, a NatWest deposit account will help you on your way. Save as much as you can when you can with a NatWest deposit account. And the interest they pay you means you'll get more out than you put in. Ask about saving with a deposit account at NatWest for an easier way of life.
When you open a big bag of
Captain Morgan. Smooth, dark rum that mixes beautifully to make a long, cool drink. Captain Morgan. It's the rum with a splash more taste with Coke or lemonade. A splash more taste. Mix with Captain Morgan, the rum with a splash more taste.
Once you issue NatWest with standing orders, you can sit back and relax. For Phil and Jean, there's no more dashing down to the shops with the TV rental. All they did was to tell NatWest how much, who to, and when. And now NatWest pay their regular bills for them, automatically. Right now, Lawrence is having the 4th installment on his motorbike taken care of. And while Tina is baking out here in the sunshine, NatWest are making the first payment on her new oven. Ask about standing orders at NatWest for an easier way of life.
clean and you do wash white. Yes, you wash clothes white. Yes, you wash them bright. Yes, your wash is fresh. You do wash clean and you do wash white.
Now Persil Automatic works even better. It gives you excellent results across the whole family wash. That's why it's approved by the makers of all these machines.
Persil Automatic, get your whole wash right. You do wash clean and you do wash white.
Sovereign Holidays by BEA. Top quality holidays, backed by the reliability of BEA scheduled flights. 47 destinations as far afield as North Africa and the USSR, with first-rate, well-tried hotels. Cyprus, Italy, Spain. Spain, for instance, inclusive 8-day holidays from just £34. Or at the first-class Hotel Christina Palma, Mallorca from £51. Sovereign Holidays by BEA. We're as near as your nearest travel agent. Or ring 041 332 9666 now. When you fly, make sure it's one of ours.
Come on a British Airways London for you holiday and just look what you get. All from only $106. Hello. You get a room at a most accommodating hotel with English breakfast and private bath. You get 7 days free travel on London's famous buses and trains. Main and alls. A discount card for buying all sorts of interesting things. And membership of a leading casino. There'll be free tickets to some perfectly splendid shows. An absolutely stunning dinner dance and cabaret. And hundreds of our celebrated pubs waiting to welcome you. Only British Airways London for you holidays offer you so much of London from only $106. Do ask your travel agent about them. Hi, hi, hi.
Nothing should disturb that condor moment. In Britain, the mellow days of autumn are the beautiful setting for a richness of pomp and pageantry unlike any other in the world. Ancient castles and splendid cathedrals vie with the glass and steel of today. Come soon and share the wealth that is Britain. On British Airways, a Britain in the sky. Spring comes early in Britain and lingers for pleasant weeks. Come soon and share the wealth that is Britain. On British Airways, a Britain in the sky. In Britain, the Britain is a history and a heritage. A rich and varied tapestry of a very special way of life. Come soon and share the wealth that is Britain. On British Airways, a Britain in the sky. In Britain, the mellow days of autumn are the beautiful setting for a richness of pomp and pageantry unlike any other in the world. Ancient castles and splendid cathedrals vie with the glass and steel of today, blending together harmoniously and beautifully.
What sort of postcards did you have in mind?
Come soon and share the wealth that is Britain. On British Airways,
What sort of postcards did you have in mind?
come soon and share the wealth that is Britain. On British Airways, BOAC, a Britain in the sky. Spring comes early in Britain and lingers for pleasant weeks. Parks and meadows are rich with the sunny splendor of a drench of daffodils. Ancient Britain is young again, alive and rich with beauty and the warm promise of the summer to come.
Loves me, loves me not.
Come soon and share the wealth that is Britain. On British Airways, BOAC, a Britain in the sky.
I had been with Yvette the first time I saw it. Then that time with Claudia in the carriage. And now at the beach with Margot. 3 completely different girls. 3 completely different ways of looking at things. Women. You can't live with them, you can't live without them. Yvette, Claudia, Margot. Yvette, Margot, Claudia. Claudia, Margot, Yvette. Margot, Yvette, Claudia. It's hard enough making up your mind about most things. And now to make it even harder, there was a brand new excitement in my life. A new decision to be made. From the very beginning, I knew. It was the car I always promised myself. The new Ford Capri. A fantastic shape. Sleek, sporty. Totally different from anything else on the European scene. Not unlike my Yvette. It seats 4, even 5, comfortably. My kind of family car. And great fun to drive. You sit low, arms straight, almost racing position. What else can a man ask for? Except maybe a little privacy. Now, with Margot, it's a matter of saving where and when you can. And though Capri looks very expensive, it has a very reasonable price tag. And that's the basic Capri, of course, with a 1300cc engine. And it's no slouch, by the way. It can cruise at 130 kilometers per hour, when there are no distractions. But take Claudia. And sometimes I wish someone would. Oh well, Claudia likes her comforts. And Capri has them. Plenty of room up front and back. Room for 2, even 3 adults. Capri has a sizable trunk, I might add. Carries all of Claudia's things as well as my own small bag. You see, Capri can be all things to all people. You can put your own personal mark on it, with such options as a reclining front seat, GT power, a leather rim sport steering wheel, push-button radio, a map reading light. Inside, outside, Capri gives you what you want. You can even have separate rear seats, should the fires of love be somewhat banked. Choose manual or automatic drive. The new Capri offers a choice of 5 engine sizes to run the gamut from savings to sizzle. The top-of-the-line GT, by the way, can go from 0 to 100 in around 11 seconds. What an incredibly versatile car. My family car. But you can see my dilemma. There was only one decision I could make. I promised each of them the car they always promised themselves. The new Ford Capri. Once again, Ford leads the way with the car you always promised yourself. Capri.
Ford again sets the fashion with the three graces, the new Zodiac, the new Zephyr, and the new Consul. Each has the new Ford line, longer, lower, even more elegant. The new Consul, Zephyr, and Zodiac are not only more beautiful, they embody the latest advances to give you better motoring in every way. The beautiful styling of the new interiors spells comfort and elegance in every line. The wide, curved windscreen makes driving easier, safer. Beautiful from every angle, these roomy six-seaters, the new Ford Consul, Zephyr, and Zodiac, offer the motoring you have dreamed about at costs you can afford.
Good evening. I have news for you. Good news. The announcement by Ford of Dagenham of 2 new cars. Here they are. As you can see, they're estate cars. Now, this model on my left is called the Escort, and the deluxe version on my right is called the Squire. These cars are especially good news for the man with a load on his mind. Added to all the virtues of 5-star motoring, performance, good looks, low running costs, low price, and Ford service, we now have extra room for loads or leisure. Let's take a look inside the Squire. Like the Escort, it has 49 cubic feet of room. There. Space for anything one wants to carry in a car. And here's more news. These 2 new cars make it easier for you to load and unload. This up and down tailgate does away with doors and gives you handier, safer loading. Best news of all. The Escort costs only £414 plus purchase tax, and the Squire £445 plus tax. Many viewers will be going to their Ford dealer tomorrow to see about these new, low-priced estate cars with all the Ford advantages. Take my advice and get there early.
The hands of the jewel maker sense to 1/100th of an inch. Yet at Ford of Dagenham, every day the hands of craftsmen, as part of their normal tasks in making vehicles, use instruments to measure 100 times more accurately, to 1/10,000th of an inch. This precision in every part of every vehicle is one of the secrets of Ford's success. On this historic night, Ford pay tribute to the men who make your Ford cars, trucks and tractors with such jewel-like precision.
Good evening. The big news for motorists this week is the motor show at Earl's Court. Ford of Dagenham contributed to the general excitement by adding 2 brand new models to their already wide range of cars. There's really something for everyone on the Ford stand. Now, you'll be familiar with the existing models. The Zodiac, the Zephyr, the Consul, the Zephyr convertible, and the Consul convertible. Then there's that famous pair, the Anglia and the Prefect, which are now available in standard or deluxe versions. And of course, the ever-popular Popular. All these models you'll already know. But did you know that within this range, there's a choice of literally hundreds of variations in color, upholstery, and equipment? The new models, which extend the range even further, are estate cars. They're making their bow at Earl's Court. Here's a closer look at the Escort, and the deluxe version, the Squire. Both, as you can see, provide plenty of room for that extra bit of load which most of us seem to carry these days. Well, there we are. As you'll be able to see, there really is something for everyone on the Ford stand. I hope you get a chance to go along, but if you can't make it, your local dealer will have all the models in his showroom. He'll be pleased to show you around. Anytime.
The new Cortina brings motoring to a new peak. That's what it says in the adverts, that's what it says on the posters, and it's no idle boast. It's a claim that's more than substantiated by the sheet metal. For this new Cortina really does scale the heights and set new standards of performance, of roadability, of comfort, of choice, of capacity, of sophistication, of style, of value for money, and last but certainly not least, in safety. Let's take a look at Ford's new middleweight Challenger for the 70s. And let's remember that whatever our rivals throw into the ring, home or abroad, they can't give us the hard time that the real rival gave us. For the car we had to beat was the old Cortina. And let's remember that when the first Cortina entered the showrooms in 1962, it set a new standard and created a totally new class of car. the Cortina started a new motoring philosophy that put the ordinary family motorist right where the action was in a car that satisfied all his needs. Space, economy, durability were married to a trend-setting modern style, and right through the 60s customers courted the Cortina to satisfy their urge for practical motoring with a zest. Trophies from the track were more than matched by a market performance that made Cortina a seven-figure selling sensation. From Budapest to Birmingham, phenomenal success earned Cortina an internationally recognised pedigree that grew stronger as the breed evolved and offered even more to a discerning and value-hungry public. The record speaks for itself, but the future presented a challenge to Ford to move into the 70s with a Cortina of the 70s, with a brand new car that raises the standards of family motoring to a new peak of excellence. This is the GXL, top of the new Cortina range. Its modern prestige styling has performance to match, combining good looks with a new peak of engineering refinement. The wide, low appearance is no illusion. The smooth, sculptured shape and the steeply raked windscreen reduce wind resistance and noise to a minimum. Front track is 3.5 inches wider and the roof nearly 3 inches lower. No increase in length, but with the long wheelbase and the rear track 5 inches wider, there's exceptional stability and road behaviour. A totally refined suspension has improved the handling and helped to cut down noise even on the roughest surfaces. In front, there's the familiar motor racing combination of coil springs and wishbones, with the short and long arms on a rubber-mounted subframe to insulate the driver from vibration. There's another racy formula at the rear, coil springs and a rigid axle, now located by 4-bar links, which virtually eliminate axle tramp even under extreme driving conditions, and reflect Ford's determination to pass on their experience in rallying and racing to the family motorist. To look at, the Cortina is the most exciting new family car for years. In both the 2-door and 4-door versions, the new shape has a low waistline and an exceptionally large glass area which gives outstanding all-round visibility. And not only can you see out, but other motorists can see through your car to the road ahead. Just one of the many safety features, like the well-positioned, easy-to-read instruments. Clock, speedometer and rev counter are standard on GT and GXL models. The aeroflow vent has a new shape, and the oval sports steering wheel, of course, doesn't obscure the dials. The sporty centre console carries 4 smaller instruments: fuel, oil, temperature gauge and ammeter. The 4-speed all-synchromesh gearbox has the easy action and well-placed ratios that discerning drivers have come to expect from Cortinas. And the foot-controlled windscreen wash and wipe, which is standard on most models, adds another safety plus. Convenient, easy-to-use accelerator, brake and clutch pedals are designed for maximum driver comfort. And the multi-purpose steering column stalk provides fingertip control of the wraparound indicators, the headlamp flasher, dipper switch and horn. GT and GXL versions have twin halogen headlamps fitted as standard. All switches and controls are placed well within reach, including the heated rear window switch on the GXL. More knee room, hip room and shoulder room, and seats that fit where it matters most are the main features of superb 4 or 5-seater comfort. Safety recessed door handles and flush window winders and an integral armrest fit into the prestige GXL trim that includes grab handles and sound-absorbent pierced headlining. Between the front seats, a handy armrest cum map compartment and seat belts that fit into fixed position sockets so there's no more fumbling. The new GT combines sports car performance with the comfort and convenience of a saloon. Available as a 2 or 4-door, like the GXL, it is powered by a superb new overhead camshaft engine, which comes in 1600 or 2000cc versions. A top speed of over 100 miles an hour and over 30 miles to the gallon are features of both versions. But the new Cortina that will sell more than any other is the Cortina L. This is the real family car, attractive, spacious, economic, yet fast enough to be exciting. The 1300cc overhead valve engine has been uprated to give a top speed of 85 miles an hour and a fuel consumption of 35.9 mpg. A 1600cc version has also been uprated. Circular headlamps and twin-speed wipers are standard. The family boot is as big as ever, 12 fully usable cubic feet. With the new suspension, handling is exceptional, and there are discs in front and drum brakes at the rear. But for real load carrying, the Cortina Estate is in a class of its own. 64 cubic feet of carrying space, and a choice between both overhead valve engines and the 2000cc overhead camshaft unit. As on the saloon, a flush-fitting petrol cover, flush strip rails, a new door seal and recessed door handles are detailed refinements designed to cut down wind resistance and noise. Inside, drivers and passengers benefit from the new Cortina trim. Below the aeroflow vents, the deep glove compartment slopes away to give more room for the people as well as the parcels. There's a practical rubber floor covering and carpet and a parcel tray on the transmission tunnel. There's a choice of manual or automatic gear change, and for the first time the Cortina has the popular floor-mounted T-bar shift. Safety and comfort are big features of the new interior, with recessed door handles and flush-fitting winders and seats that give support where you need it most. On the GT, the fully reclining, body-hugging rally-type seat has a standard built-in headrest. And on the Prestige GXL, seating refinement reaches a new peak with a choice of movements in every direction. Forward and backwards, a fully reclining backrest, and easily operated adjustable height. There's an exciting new story under the bonnet. After 5 years of research and development, a brand new overhead camshaft engine designed for high performance with economy in 1600 and 2000cc versions. A strong, flexible power unit with a 5-bearing crankshaft for smoothness and quietness. On all new Cortinas except the 1300, an alternator is standard equipment.
This is the new Ford Capri. A genuine fastback that's fun to drive, but doesn't cost a fortune. A car that you'd take for a sleek two-seater, but in fact will hold 4 adult-size adults in comfort. And their luggage. A car that comes in 5 engine sizes, including a 2000 GT that'll outperform a lot of sports cars. A car that you can even personalize by using Capri custom plans. Ford Capri, the car you always promised yourself, from £890.
Have you ever thought you were seeing things, dreaming up dream cars? Could this one be the car you always promised yourself? Ah, you missed it. Now, here it is. The new Ford Capri. Be our guest. Go ahead, dream a little. Once again, Ford leads the way with Capri, the car you always promised yourself. A fantastic-looking fastback with room for 4 at a price you can afford. Well, if you think it's too good to be true, look. Look again. Go ahead, dream some more. The new Ford Capri is very generous with its room and comfort. Seats 4, even 5 adults, comfortably. You can make Capri as sporty or as luxurious as you like, because it has a long list of options to choose from. So let your imagination soar. You can choose from 5 engines. Turn Capri into a top-of-the-line GT that can go from 0 to 100 in 11 seconds. You can have all the GT accessories, manual or automatic transmission. The works. But why just dream of it all? The new Ford Capri starts at a very reasonable $2,000. Capri, the car you always promised yourself, is at your Ford dealers now. Once again, Ford leads the way.
Where is she?
She's coming.
She's coming, she's coming. Where is she?
Now, look, Gonzales, I'm sure she's coming. Now, wait, Gonzales, please. Take it easy, eh? Now, look, relax, please.
I
Try
wait
to
too
understand.
long.
No,
I
no, no,
must
no,
go.
come back,
I must go.
Gonzales, please, come back. I think I hear her. Listen. Yes, she's coming. Look! There she is! I told you she was coming, Gonzales! Here she is! Here she is!
I didn't see her.
If you want to see the new Ford Escort, go to your local Ford dealer.
It's the same the world over. You buy the latest and the best motor car, and what happens? Mama just has to grumble. It's not big enough, she says. You share the engine. The beautiful looks. The enormous boot. So what, she says. Share the latest in ventilation. But it's a small car. Don't worry, though. All you have to do is give her a little reassurance. Show her that inside it's really a big car. Don't lose your temper. Be patient. She'll come round. Mamas always do. It's the same the world over. The new Ford Escort, a small car that isn't.
The new Ford Escort, built to withstand the wear and tear of everyday motion.
If you love the open road, we have a car you're going to enjoy. A car that's designed around the driver. Its dashboard bristles with advanced electronics. Shaped in a wind tunnel to save fuel, it's one of the most aerodynamic five-seaters ever made. Yet it has more headroom, more legroom, and more luggage room than the Cortina it replaces. The new Ford Sierra, a dynamic driver's car. This powerful 2.3-liter 5-speed gear can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 10 seconds and to 118 miles per hour. And its supple, new, all-independent suspension gives you beautifully balanced road holding. The new Ford Sierra is man and machine in perfect harmony.
Almost from the moment man invented the wheel, he spun his world into technical revolution. He threw off nature's laws and wrote his own. he built a new lifestyle. He set his sights on the creation of wealth. Even when recession came in the early 1970s, man resolved to cling to his comforts. He would meet the challenge of change. He would adapt his lifestyle, not surrender it. Nowhere was the challenge sharper than in the world of the motor car. Yet the men and women of the Ford Motor Company had long been planning a new advanced car to blend the comfort man demands with the economy he now needed. This is the story of their ingenuity, the story of the new Ford. Fiesta. Ford planners had started work long before 1973, when the Arab oil crisis rocked the world, because they'd long since detected a changing attitude to motoring, a powerful trend towards the smaller car. And the oil shortage, which for a while almost emptied the streets, served only to confirm their judgment. Some people will always find a solution to any problem, however precariously. Some might pool their resources. Others, the lucky ones, can always afford to pay for their pleasures. But a growing army of middle-income earners had been moving to smaller, more economic, well-packaged cars with 850 to 1300 cc engines. Now more were joining them. Motorists who used to buy bigger used cars now discovered that the same price would get them brand new economical models with all the room they needed. Then there were the two-car families wanting smaller second cars, and all of these buyers demanded the same qualities: low price, reliability, economic servicing, roominess, style and safety. The positive qualities of larger cars with the added bonus of low cost of ownership. Ford product planners had laid down a detailed strategy for the designers and engineers. The brief was clear: Ford was going to be one of the last manufacturers to break into this market. And that gave them a very compelling reason to be the best. Ford must produce the most outstanding small car the world had ever seen. First, they studied their market on a worldwide scale, in almost microscopic detail. And as early as 1972, they were already examining the results. These carried an unmistakable message. The new Ford car must be really new. The market wanted neither a cut-down Escort nor a copy of competitors' products. Then it was for market research to confirm the planners' ideas. Thousands of street and home interviews were run from end to end of Europe in the biggest investigation Ford has ever done on any product. Highly sophisticated research clinics were set up like this one at Lausanne. Nearly 1,000 people, all small car buyers from each of the 5 main markets, were flown here to spend many hours appraising mock-ups and competitive cars. When they went home again, they left behind them a mass of data for the researchers to digest. And while much of that data confirmed that the design group was right, some of it inspired new ideas, first as paper sketches, then as two-dimensional drawings. And finally, as full-scale clay models. Every detail perfectly represented. To bring the clay to life,
Are you all in? Yes! Right. No, Sonata. I forgot my He-Man. What? Joe! He's forgotten his He-Man.
Do the shake and back and put the freshness back.
Do the shake and back and put the freshness back.
When your carpet smells fresh, your room does too.
Every time you vacuum, remember what to do. Do the shake and back and put the freshness back.
Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. Tweet, tweet.
Tweety, tweety,
Ooh, you do the shake and back and put the freshness back.
Works on rugs too.
And now for my favorite.
Careful. Whoops. It's delicious.
When the dust settles, pledge.
When the dust settles, pledge. Paco Rabanne for men. Romantic. Exciting. Original. Timeless. Unforgettable. Paco Rabanne. What is remembered is up to you.
The clock strikes 4. In millions of English homes, that means it's tea time. Tea time with its gleaming silver and tinkling teacups. What a happy time it is. And how fortunate the hostess who knows that her favorite tea is also the favorite of her friends. For no matter how elegant the manners or charming the company, no guest is ever really happy without the right kind of tea. Good tea. Fresh tea. Tea you can taste to the last delicious drop.
He means book bum PG tips. Book.
Rock bun.
It's all a matter of taste. Take art. You may like classic or contemporary.
Here is the model, and here is the artist, trying to translate her elusive beauty into terms of pictorial poetry. Her lovely eyes watch spellbound as his inspired genius bursts the bounds of mere canvas. I wonder what she thinks of him.
Airy twit. Yes, whatever your taste in art, everyone likes the taste of Brook Bond PG Tips, the tea you can really taste.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Come on, handsome, it's not Sunday. Will you get up? Ah, Brook Bond PG Tips. Here you are, dear. Tea you can really taste. Now what's he waiting for?
More Brook Bond PG tips.
Now, isn't that just typical? You find his clothes and rush to make his breakfast cup of Brook Bond PG tips. And all he does is read the paper. Then, silly man, off he goes without his second cup. Hurry up, or he'll be in a terrible temper all the morning. There. That's better, isn't it? Brook Bond PG tips. Tea you can really taste.
A woman's work is never done. And they're no help, are they? You're halfway through the cleaning when all at once you get tea on your mind. And you just can't concentrate on what you're doing. You just won't concentrate until you've made a nice, refreshing cup of Brook Bond PG tips. Tea you can really taste. That's better.
Brook Bond PG tips.
Tea you can really taste.
Get in the hang of it. Mind the banisters, son.
Oh, I can't hold it, Dad.
Don't worry, son. I shifted more pianos than you've had hot dinners.
Cream, Mr. Shifter. Like refreshment.
Oh, thank you most kindly, madam. One way of shifting it.
When a good cup of tea really counts, you're right to drink Brook Bond PG tips. It's the tea you can really taste.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, son. I'll play it.
We want PG!
Yep, brother back. You joining the strike then?
No, Taff. I'm having me tea. Tea? That's what they're all striking about. Not me, I bring me own. I'm no mug.
Some people will only settle for Brook Bond PG tips. It's the tea you can really taste.
That's beautiful.
Of course.
This is it back, real TUC.
TUC? That's a good...
Oh, the music, the romance, the sparkling sea.
And a usual diabolical tea.
Don't rip it. Is your favourite.
Josie!
She's in...
Multi pronto! She's brought me PG tips.
Only these tea bags have the famous PG tips taste. No other. PG tips tea bags for the tea you can really taste.
Senorita, I love your PG tips. You and your castanets.
You, my prisoner, Brook Bond.
You wagging tongues don't frighten me.
Hussar! You will tell us honourable secret of PG tips, Mr. Bond.
No, sorry.
They will miss you in London, Bond.
You must keep the secret of the flavour. The special flavour that makes PG tips the nation's favourite tea. I've just got back from China.
Oh, Peking?
No, but I had a jolly good look.
Here, Ada, I'm fed up with this blinking washing up.
You've always got your hands in the sink, Dolly. Relax and have a cup of PG.
My Phil always calls me his little dishwasher.
What do you call him, then?
Bone idle.
There's no other tea to beat PG.
It's the taste.
Hey, Maureen, you make the best cup of tea in the world. How'd you do?
Miss, excuse me, please.
You know, my Terry, he always compliments me on a perfect cuppa.
Miss, excuse me.
It's the PG, really. There's no other tea to beat PG.
Excuse me, miss. Miss, anyone?
Can I help you?
I forgot what I come for.
Dad,
Leave it out, Samantha.
I want to go home. I miss my fella. My Bella's full of fellas. Not like my Frankie. Would you like some coffee, sir?
Coffee? I thought this was TEA.
Here, dear, give him this.
My wife makes the best cup of tea in the world.
Well, there's no other tea to beat PG.
Have you been with Costa Bucket before? Every flipping year, mate. I'm married to her, aren't I?
is different. Lynx is the all-over deodorant body spray for men. Lynx is musk, amber, spice. Lynx, because first impressions last.
Lynx is different. The all-over deodorant body spray for men. Lynx is musk, amber, spice. Lynx, because first impressions last.
Body spray for men. Lynx is musk, amber, spice. Lynx, because first impressions last.
Lynx, body spray for men. New Oriental from Lynx, the body spray for men that's hard to top. Lynx, because first impressions last. Body spray for men. Lynx is musk, amber, spice, and now new Oriental. Lynx, because first impressions last.
Men just can't help acting on impulse. Impulse is the new range of perfumed body sprays for girls. Wherever a man catches a hint of the perfume, he tends to do irrational things. So don't be alarmed. He's simply responding to impulse.
When a man you've never met before suddenly gives you flowers, that's impulse. Impulse in only the most beautiful fragrances.
man you've never met before suddenly gives you flowers, that's Chic from Impulse, an irresistible all-over perfume body spray with the reassurance of an effective deodorant. Chic from Impulse. Men can't help acting on it.
Impressions from Impulse, the all-over perfume body spray. So irresistibly romantic, men just can't help acting on it. When a man you've never met before suddenly gives you flowers, that's Impressions from Impulse.
Now there's a new body mousse that moisturizes and gently softens all over to make you and your skin look and feel wonderful. Impulse Moisturizing Body Mousse. Men just can't help acting on it.
There's a new fragrance from Impulse called Captivation. It's an all-over perfumed body spray with the reassurance of an effective deodorant. So when a man you've never met before suddenly gives you flowers, that's Captivation from Impulse. Men just can't help acting on it.
When a man you've never met before suddenly gives you flowers, that's On Fire, the sensual new fragrance from Impulse. Men just can't help acting on it.